Hey, what's going on? This is Eno. It's good to be back. And let me say, first of all, I apologize for being away for a little while. I wasn't away. I just haven't been able to do a video in a little while, and probably in the last couple weeks. And the reason why is because I have just been sick as a dog. I got a cold that was just so damn bad. I still kind of got it a little bit, but I lost my voice for about a week. It was just terrible, big upper respiratory thing. I went into the damn doctor to get my annual physical and blood test and a flu shot, and fucking got a cold at the damn doctor's office. About a day and a half later, started coming down, and man, it's just had my ass kicked for at least a week and a half now. That, and of course a little bit of holiday stuff going on, but I'm glad to be back. During that whole time, you know, hey, I was sitting on the couch, hacking up a lung, using up boxes of tissues like they were going out of style, and keeping an eye on the old channel, and responding to emails, and answering comments and stuff like that. I just want to thank everyone for checking in, hanging out, dropping me lines whenever they can. And it's been a lot of fun. The channel's really kind of taken off in the last few weeks, which is odd because I haven't been able to make a video in the last couple weeks, but channel's really taken off. You know, we hit about, I don't know, about 75 or so subs, and then after that it just took off. And so I don't know if it's just a lot of people home for the holidays or what, but I really appreciate everyone you know, checking in and contacting me and giving me you know, pat on the back, heads up, howdy do. I love all that, you know, and I try to answer everybody. You know, it's not like I have a crap load of people. I mean, it's not that big of a channel, but you know, it's definitely a lot of stuff going on every day, so it's definitely worth checking into. And but I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'm gonna keep doing videos. I'm glad you're liking stuff, so I'll keep it up. And just a couple of things have happened over the last couple days. I haven't got a chance to got a question that I thought was actually really timely, because it just came up between a friend of mine and I the other day. Is JAK-JSR asked if I've ever tried Mag Tech ammo, and funny enough, like I said, a buddy of mine and I were just talking about that the other day. Just before I got sick, we went out to the range, and he was shooting Mag Tech, and I asked him how he liked it, and he said he liked it a lot. The only place you can get it around where I live is Cabela's, and Cabela's is you know, not outside my range of being able to go there, but it's not exactly convenient for me, so I'd only make it up there maybe a couple times a year at the most, and I haven't been up there in the last few months. So I haven't been able to pick up any, but he went up there a few weeks ago and picked up some, and was shooting it, I believe, of his 22, yeah, his Glock 22, so he's shooting 40 cal, and he really likes it. It's the only caliber he shot so far, so so to answer your question, bro, I have not used it. I am looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and so yeah, I'll definitely be picking some up, hopefully shooting some before the end of the year. Another thing going on, Teggy59, TEGI59, responded to a video I made a little while ago, probably a couple months ago, about when I was trying to put a plug into my Gen 4 Glock 26. After the whole Glock 26 saga, getting that in, finally got it in, and went to put in my little plug that I had sitting around, and realized that the Gen 2-3 plugs did not work for the Gen 4. Stupid me, I know that now. But so I mentioned if anybody wanted the plug, to go ahead and drop me a line, and I'd be more than happy to send it to them. Drop me a line, so you're getting a plug. Actually, I got it right over here, I think. Let me move the gun out of the way real quick. HK45. I'll be talking about that in just a second. So let me pull this out here. This is just a little box I kind of keep some of my extra parts in, things like that. Let's see what I got going on here. I think it's in here somewhere. Some mag extensions. That's an AR-15 trigger guard. DPMS lower. Just a Glock back straps. That's a mag pole. AR-15 trigger guard. That's it. Oh, there it is. There it is, the little plug. I know I have this one, obviously. I think I have another one too. But at the very minimum, I'll send out this one tomorrow. You'll be seeing that in the mail in a few days. I'll do a little bit more looking around after I'm done here. Might be able to dig up another one for you, but you'll at least get one. Let's see what else I got here. That's about it. AR-15 spring. So yeah, AR-15. You know, not probably. I don't really do anything about my AR-15s. I got 2 new projects going on right now. One of them I just started. The other one's actually been going on probably a little longer than it should have. But went to a gun show the other day and picked up some mags. I don't know about you guys, but man, mags piss me off. Don't get me wrong, I love mags. I think they're cool and all, but man, are they fucking expensive. And it just ticks me off. I mean, they're just goddamn plastic, for Christ's sake. Maybe a little metal in there. But Jesus, some of them are expensive. I mean, I've all but given up on buying mags at, you know, retail stores, like even my local gun shop and stuff like that. They're just too goddamn expensive. You know, you pay $60 for a freaking mag. It's ridiculous. So I try to pick them up at gun shows and stuff like that. I try to save a few bucks. So picked up some P mags here for my AR-15. That's a Smith & Wesson M&P. This is probably just a mil-spec one of some sort. So picked those up. Got another gun show coming up here in another week or so. So I'll be picking up some more parts for my AR-15s. But so this is one. Started this one the other day. It's a DPMS lower. Went ahead and installed all the parts. I'm gonna switch out this trigger. These stock kind of parts kit triggers are pretty shitty, but definitely gonna put a new trigger in there. So yeah, that guy's all ready to roll. So for the lower, whole grip on there, and all I got to do is grab the upper barrel and the stock, and we'll be all done. So probably do that at the gun show in a week or so. And I got another one. This one's a little farther along. This one's actually been I started working out this again. DPMS lower. This one I painted with a Bacon finish in a matte sand finish. I got a Tapco adjustable stock, just something to put on there. Got this big beefy grip on here. I'm not 100% sure how I like that yet. I haven't shot it obviously, so probably get some rounds into it and then see how I like it. But again, got to get an upper and a barrel for this guy too, so that's going to be at the gun show too. Hopefully come out of there with a few barrels and a few uppers and a stock and probably some more mags. And if I have any money left over after that, I would really like to get a Kimber 1911, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll have that much money available, but I might. You never know. So depends on what kind of deal I can get on everything else. So let's get my HK back over here. So yeah, HK news. I went ahead and installed the large back strap on this one. Haven't shot it yet, just installed it the other day while I was kind of recuperating from my illness. And I like it a lot. Like I said, I haven't shot it yet, so the jury's still out, but it feels really good. I like it. And that has also gotten rid of that movement, that clicking that I was getting. This one is nice and stiff and stable in there, so no movement in there yet. The only other thing that I've been noticing with this gun after I've shot probably about 150 rounds through it is that as I shoot it and cycle it, and I have heard this from other HK users. I'm going to strap it together. I have heard this out of other HK users before, and I'm not saying this is a complaint, but I have heard about it, is that this has tripped me up a couple of times, and I'm going to let the trigger out real slow, and you're going to hear 2 clicks. Okay, there's one, and then there's the second one. First one's real faint, but you can see it. I'll kind of do it again a little bit faster so you can hear them. Yeah, probably only heard one that time. There's one. There's the second one. So basically, as the trigger is resetting, it has a kind of a almost like a detent it wants to fall into, and then the trigger resets. So there's that. Okay, you hear that? That's a definite click. And if I pull the trigger, nothing happens. That's not the trigger reset. Okay? That's the trigger reset. Okay? Now, the nice thing about, well, depending how you look at it, I guess, the nice thing about the trigger reset on the HK that I like, though, is that when you do reset the trigger, okay, again, that's just that kind of little detent in there. and then there it is, and then watch, I'm going to let go of the trigger. It doesn't really move out anymore. There's no more there's no more slack in there. So that's kind of nice. You basically can just let the trigger out. Unlike Glock, which I don't have sitting out here right now. Once that, I mean, you got that really crisp, click for the trigger reset, but then there's still some slack in there. The trigger will kind of come the rest of the way out. The HK doesn't do that. I don't really know how. Like I said, I have done that a few times where I'm firing the weapon at the range, and I've done that, let the trigger out a little bit till I feel that detent, and then pull the trigger again, and obviously nothing happens. Okay, I don't know if you heard that. Okay, this is a definite click, and you feel it too. It's like the trigger almost falls into that position there. So that trigger's been giving me a little bit of problems. I'm gonna wait, shoot it some more, see what I like. Obviously it's a little bit different gun than obviously like a Glock or something like that. So jury's still out there, but if I can solve it with a trigger job, I might just do it. I'm not going to conceal carry this weapon, so I don't have any problems with doing a trigger job or new sights and stuff like that. If this was a gun I would carry, I wouldn't do those kinds of things to it. But again, not going to carry it, so I think I'd be more than happy to upgrade that trigger a little bit more. So that's kind of some things that are going on. Again, I don't want to turn this into a huge long diatribe of stuff, but I'm really glad to be back and really itching to get back out and shoot some more rounds. Definitely going to be picking up some MagTech ammo. Going to be getting this guy off to you, bro, tomorrow, so keep an eye on that. Got the gun show coming up, going to get some more parts, hopefully a new gun, and of course the saga of the HK45 continues. Great gun, love it, awesome. Take it easy, y'all.